your website was good. I did the research and all that, but my mind was saying this is gonna be a hustle. I'm gonna lose all my money. This is gonna be embarrassing. So it was a turbulence for me to do it. But yeah, now I'm in it. I say thank God I did it because it's helping me a lot.
I wanted to invite you on really for, people that are perhaps, watching my stuff across social media and, kind of want an unbiased opinion of what the journey through my mentorship and thinking into results looks like. And I know we connected on Facebook and you decided to join my mentorship and thinking into results. I believe it was the 1st of February. So we're coming up to about 8 weeks. But before we really get into that, Larry, I want to start off by, asking you, what you do and where you live, etc., just to get so the audience know a little bit more about you.
Well, my name is Larry, and I live on an island, Caribbean island called Aruba. It falls under the Dutch. Dutch. We have Dutch passports. You can go to the Netherlands if you want to also. And I work in the industry of the tourism, specifically in the casino industry, because we have a lot of industry, hotels and the restaurants. And I work in industry of the casino. That's the life actually in the island, on the island, the main jobs.
Hmm.
So that's about it about my job and where I live.
Living in the Caribbean, though, how's that?
You the Caribbean. I came to Aruba when I turned 18. I lived in the Netherlands from when I was a child till 18,
Hmm.
and I can compare, right? So the comparison is the island is very small, very small. It's like a small village.
Yeah.
So if you live here when you're younger, when I came 18, it was a little bit difficult because it's so small. And the
Hmm.
island mentality is a little bit different than when you live like in England or in the Netherlands, right?
Yeah.
Much more to do, much more to see, much more to learn. But it is a good island in sense it's very safe. It's
Hmm.
very safe, and yeah, the climate is always good.
Yeah.
So it's a good place to be.
I love it. Yeah, I'm actually traveling to the Dominican Republic tomorrow as well. So first time in the Caribbean, and I'm really looking forward to it. And I wanted to so what were your results like before you joined Thinking into Results? And also why did you decide to join us?
Yeah, so now I'm like on a how do you say it? A discovery of myself,
Hmm.
know thyself, they say. Know thyself is the most important part, right?
Yeah.
So I'm trying to self-improve right now. So I'm on a journey of self-improvement,
Hmm.
and I'm taking some courses. I told you I'm taking courses of public speaking, like Toastmasters. It's all to give me more confidence in myself, so I can, when I get opportunities, I can take them with both hands, right?
Yeah.
But you have to self-improve. The journey is to self-improve. Always have to self-improve. So I'm doing that, and I'm like messing around on Facebook, and I saw no, no, I was on YouTube, and I saw one of your posts, and it was very. It's something that I want to do. So the mindset is always very important to me. I take care of my
Hmm.
body. I do my best. I do some learning. I do some reading, but but I think the main thing is the mindset is very important to the most important stuff because the mind controls the body, right? So
Yeah.
you were talking about that, and yeah, I just took the chance and I talked to you, and you said to me you were seeing signs and all of that, and it
Hmm.
happened to me as well. I was doing a public speaking on Toastmasters about mentoring and coaching. So
Okay.
when you learn a speech, you have to do it a couple of weeks. So I was auto suggesting that speech every day, calling it, talking about it. And
Hmm.
then maybe a month later, I saw your YouTube, and now we're here. So I think this is very it's strange, but it's true. You have to believe, and this is very powerful stuff, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I agree. And what would you say, what would you say what are your biggest wins so far? I know you're quite early in the process, just 8 weeks in. So are you on lesson 4 right now?
We are on lesson 5 right now. So now we're talking about the how do you say that?
The higher faculties.
The faculties, yes, your mind, your will, and
Hmm.
yeah, that
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah. Okay. So you're still relatively, quite new to the process, but what would you say your biggest wins are so far, Larry?
Well, the biggest struggle I had was the public speaking, so expressing myself in public, right? And I'm starting to notice that by the auto suggestion in the morning, during the day, late at night, and doing the lessons, the taking the result lessons, I'm starting to feel more confident, and I'm talking more to my family and also to my coworkers at work more openly, without without fear. And my goal card, I have that saying, so I'm talking openly and with confidence and all of that. So I'm starting to notice a difference.
Yeah.
I'm more motivated as well. I'm thinking more like I took a public speaking event. I went to it with a friend of mine, so just to see how it goes, to observe it also. So I'm taking more, not more risk, but I'm doing more stuff right now without the fear. So I'm
Yeah.
seeing it's working.
Yeah. No, it's definitely working because do you remember it might have been maybe a month in. And you came on the coaching calls, and I noticed there was a shift in your energy in terms of your confidence. And I think the other guys and the ladies, I think they noticed it as well. So I think I'm sure it was week 4, maybe the beginning of this month, March, when something just changed in your aura. You could tell that, studying the material and doing your auto suggestion, something changed in your physical image and also in your confidence as well. And I love that. And you're still starting out. So I'm sure, amazing things are gonna, really happen for you as well. When we first had our phone call, what was the mind telling you to stop you from investing and joining us? And also, how did you overcome that?
Yeah, that was a story, right? Yeah, the mindset, yeah. The paradigm, right? The paradigm was telling me, yeah, this is. I saw everything. It was good. Your website was good. I did the research and all that, but my mind was saying this is gonna be a hustle. I'm gonna lose all my money. This is gonna be embarrassing. So it was a turbulence for me to do it. But yeah, now I'm in it. I say thank God I did it because it's helping me a lot. And you're a good coach. I'm giving you props for that. So that's very good, and it's helping me. And the team incomplete is also helping me. So I was a little bit intimidated by the team a little bit because everybody's on their own level in life. Somebody was like writing a book, and somebody has a business online. So, but we are all on our journey. So I guess we have to have confidence in ourselves and help each other with that. But it's getting along. It's getting along right now.
Yeah. No, I love that as well. And there's that old saying, right? Comparison is the thief of joy. And obviously we're all going to be at different levels. But the beautiful thing about this environment is we've all got a C-type goal. We're all going after something that we don't know how to get. And you learn in lesson 1 that, if you know how to achieve your goal, then it's the wrong type of goal, right? So I think it's just a beautiful chemistry of we're all going after something that we have no clue how to get, but then comparing is probably not the best thing as well because, we're all on our individual journeys, we're all at different stages and stuff like that. But going back to when you was talking about the paradigm and you said you done your research on me, you done your research on Bob, and the paradigm was still coming up. What did you how did you overcome that to actually make a decision and say, do you know what? I'm doing this.
Yeah, that was just taking action. So I called a couple of friends, somebody was living in the Netherlands and did some research on you, Joe. So
Hmm.
then I got more confidence about the information I was getting. So that was it. Just taking action. That was practically it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is, right? It's just making the decision, right?
Yeah, that's the main part. Yeah, in the lesson thinking of results, there's something about decision making, and I think that's the biggest part also in people's life. You don't make a decision and stick by the decision in the good times and in the bad times. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
that's important, very important.
Yeah, it's so true because decision making is not taught in school. And I truly believe the reason why people grow up into adulthood and don't know how to make decisions is because just when we was younger, our parents didn't allow us to make decisions, right? We had to have our hair the way they wanted it. We had to wear the clothes that they wanted us to make. But I've studied a lot of Napoleon Hill's work, Think and Grow Rich. And the biggest chapter in the book is on decision making. And he does say that after interviewing 500 of most successful people in America, the one common denominator is decision making. And he said that all successful people, they make decisions fast and they change them slow if they change them at all. And he said the unsuccessful people, he said they go back and forth in making a decision, and that is a decision within itself, and it's called indecision. And he said procrastination is the death of men. So, Larry, for people watching this, I'll put it this way: what would you say to those that are deciding to, join my mentorship and thinking into results?
Yeah, so if you're feeling stuck and you tried a couple of things already, this is a good tool, right? Because the lesson in itself, maybe you know a little bit about auto-suggestion, a little bit, but this
Mm.
is more specific and it's guided. So you're guiding us through the lessons. So and also you have a group, so you have a support team also. That's also very important, having a support team. So you're not doing it by yourself. So yeah, when you're doing it by yourself, you can get discouraged and maybe saying, "I'm not doing the right thing." But because you're working in a team and every week, I think it will help you very much if you do something like this. So that's what I think.
I appreciate that. Thank you so much for your time, Larry. And like I said, I'm really excited to, see you grow. And, even though I'm your mentor, I'm still, very grateful to even be a part of your journey and to just watch you grow and to grow into that confidence and that version of you that has already achieved your goal. And just thank you for your time as well. I think this is gonna help a lot of people. So thank you so much, my man.
Well, thank you, Joe. It was a pleasure helping you out, and I hope I can help more people out when they're doubting in themselves. This is going to be a very good program.
Yeah. Thank you so much for your time, Larry.
The same to you.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much.